Thank you. Tonight, state lawmakers want answers from Metro North after one nightmare of a commute last week for passengers along the New Haven line.
That's right. The triple-digit heat caused some serious train troubles, and as News 8's Annie Rourke tells us, transportation officials want a new plan in place.
Today was the first day back on the train after that terrible commute on Friday. The consolation for commuters, the state is now demanding answers. Over 100 people stuck on a disabled Metro North train. It was over 100 degrees outside. The doors and windows were locked shut, and they sat there suffering for 2 hours.
They don't really treat people like people when we were on the train. It's really inhumane.
Passengers finally called 911 and the Westport firefighters were able to get to them, but only after another half-hour delay because they couldn't get the correct location from MTA in New York.
It is very disappointing, to say the least, but we were going to get to the bottom of it. We're going to find out what went wrong.
State Senator Tony Boucher is the ranking member of the Transportation Committee. She says she's been fielding calls from angry commuters all weekend. She says it is simply unacceptable that MTA did not have an emergency plan in place. And it was the passengers who alerted the local officials. MTA never even contacted anyone in Connecticut.
Even the conductors, from what I understand, this is secondhand, that they also were out of communication and didn't have the answers that were necessary.
There were several pregnant women on the train, as well as many others in severe discomfort, and because they were getting no help, some felt they had no choice but to break out of the train and walk on the tracks, an extremely dangerous situation.
A couple of people, I understand, did, and that is a concern.
Now, Westport officials are asking for a meeting with MTA. The Department of Transportation is also demanding answers. They say commuters left stranded for hours cannot happen again.
We don't want a tragedy to ever occur. We're very fortunate that no one got injured.
The state says if they don't get satisfactory answers from the MTA, they could have a public hearing, but that is unlikely to happen. On the scene in Wilton, I'm Annie Rourke, News 8.